Namaste, all friends, disciples, and devotees. Actually, Namaste is a perfect greeting during this time of coronavirus. And actually, it's a perfect greeting at any time. Because when we fold our hands together, we bow to the divine in you. For today, I have something special, and I realize my chair is making a lot of noise. I'm sorry, I'll try to stop that. Many years ago, I memorized the first sentence of Sri Aurobindo's The Mother, and I would like to recite it for you. There are two powers that alone in their conjunction can affect the great and difficult thing, which is the aim of our endeavor. A fixed and unfailing aspiration that calls from below, and a supreme grace from above that answers. Notice that Sri Aurobindo says there are two powers that alone can affect this. So we are one of those powers. And we can see it in the ascending triangle of his symbol. And of course, the descending triangle is the supreme grace that answers us. All of this is a preface to what I'm going to read today. This most powerful, even though brief, passage from Mother. We have all met in previous lives, said the Mother. Otherwise, we would not have come together in this life. We are of one family and have worked through the ages for the victory of the divine and its manifestation upon earth. When people born scattered over the world at great distances from one another are driven by circumstances or by an inner urge to come and gather here, said the Mother, it is almost always because their psychic being has felt that they belong to the same family. So they have taken an inner vow to continue to act together and collaborate. That is why, even though they are born far from one another, there is something which compels them to come together. It is the psychic being, the psychic consciousness that is behind. And only to the extent that the psychic consciousness is strong enough to order and organize life's circumstances, that is, strong enough not to allow itself to be counteracted by exterior forces, by exterior life movements, can these people meet. This is a profound truth of reality. There are large families of beings who work for the same cause, who have been together before in various numbers, and who come down in groups, as it were. With those whom I have accepted as disciples, to whom I have said, yes, there is more than a tie. There is an emanation of me. And this tie between you and me is never cut. There are people who have long ago left the ashram in a state of revolt, and yet I keep myself informed of them. I attend to them. You are never abandoned. In truth, I hold myself responsible for everyone, even for those whom I have met only for 1 second in my life. This passage should touch the psychic being in all of us. And it is my feeling, and I speak for myself alone, that even those who never met the mother in her physical body are still being cared for her. Those who have devoted their lives to the search for truth, beauty, and the divine will always live in the mother and Sri Aurobindo. Namaste.